Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we are decoding a technology that's literally giving business networks a brain. We're talking about how this intelligence is transforming them from just a simple utility into a real strategic powerhouse. We're going to explore how it unlocks massive gains in both performance and agility. So let's get right into it.
So, let me start with a question for you. Think about your current business network. Really think about it. Is it an engine for your growth? Or does it feel more like an anchor, just slowing you down with high costs, frustrating delays, and constant security worries?
And this slide really lays out the core problem perfectly, doesn't it? On one side, you've got all the old frustrations of systems like MPLS, super high costs, deployments that take forever, and these really rigid structures. But on the other side, you have what every modern business absolutely needs: cost control, the ability to scale up fast, and of course, rock-solid security. That gap right in the middle, that's exactly where so many businesses are finding themselves stuck.
So how do we bridge that gap? Well, the answer is in a much smarter approach to networking. We're going to shift from talking about the problem to talking about the solution, which is a concept called network intelligence. Now, this is the core engine inside modern solutions like the Smart SD-WAN from Nepean Networks.
Okay, so what is network intelligence? The easiest way to think about it is as the brain of your entire network. It goes way beyond just connecting point A to point B. What it's actually doing is creating a private, virtualized layer, kind of like a secret tunnel, over all your existing internet connections. This creates this one dedicated, secure, and high-performance fabric that just seamlessly links all your sites, your cloud platforms, and your data centers together.
Now that sounds great in theory, right? But how does it actually work in the real world? Let's break down the key features that give this brain its power. You're about to see exactly what makes this so incredibly different from a standard network setup.
First up is a huge one, especially for security and just staying organized: multi-tenant segmentation. In simple terms, this is the ability to create completely separate, isolated networks all living within the same physical infrastructure.
And here's why that's such a big deal. You can essentially build secure walls for the traffic of different departments or even different customers. That is absolutely critical for preventing data leaks and meeting all those tough compliance rules. And you know what the best part is? It's all managed from one single portal and protected by some seriously powerful modern encryption.
All right, let's move on to the next key feature, which builds right on top of this: flexible topology support. You see, legacy networks, they often force you into this rigid one-size-fits-all design. Well, network intelligence completely breaks you out of that box.
This means you get to design the network that actually fits your business. Do you need to route all your traffic through a central point for maximum security? Go with hub and spoke. Do you need your different sites talking directly to each other for lightning-fast communication? A full mesh is perfect for that. Or, you know what? You can even create a hybrid and get the best of both worlds. It's all about adapting the network to your operations, and not the other way around.
Now, let's be real. A modern business isn't just a collection of office branches anymore, right? You've got stuff in the cloud, data centers, remote locations. It's all over the place. And this is where network intelligence really shines, because it connects everything.
And this is exactly how that unified network fabric gets built. That same secure overlay extends right out to your cloud workloads. It integrates all your different data centers. It can even bring those isolated sites, like a remote warehouse, right into the main network. And then it intelligently optimizes the data paths, making sure your cloud apps run smoothly without any of those frustrating backhauling delays you get with older systems.
Okay, so we've seen how it works, but what's the real-world impact? What does this actually mean for a business? Let's look at the tangible results when you put all this intelligence to work, because honestly, the performance numbers are pretty staggering.
First up, a potential 400% throughput boost. Now that's done through smart tech like link aggregation, which basically bonds multiple internet connections into one giant super pipe, and some really advanced data compression. This isn't about buying more bandwidth. It's about getting 4 times the performance out of the connections you're already paying for. Next up, reliability. Imagine one of your internet lines goes down. The system detects it and reroutes all of your traffic in under 300 milliseconds. To put that in perspective, that is literally faster than you can blink. So what's the result? Your video calls don't drop, your critical applications don't freeze, business just keeps on going without a hitch. It is true always-on connection.
And finally, agility. With this kind of technology, you can bring a brand new site online in under 24 hours. Just think about that for a second.
Instead of waiting weeks or sometimes even months for a traditional MPLS line to be set up by a carrier, you can be up and running tomorrow. This is what it means to scale at the actual speed of business.
So, to put this all together, let's do a direct head-to-head comparison. This is really where the difference between the old way and the new way becomes absolutely undeniable.
This table just makes it crystal clear. On cost, you win because you're carrier agnostic, you're not locked in. On speed and reliability, the throughput boost and that instant failover are in a completely different league. On scalability, the timeline shifts from months to mere hours. And on security, you're moving from just basic encryption to a modern multi-layered architecture. It is a clear win across the board, no question.
So what does all of this actually mean? It means we need to shift our perspective. Your network shouldn't be some legacy cost center that you're just stuck with. It should be a strategic asset that gets you ready for whatever comes next. It makes you future ready.
I think this quote from the source material just sums it up perfectly. With network intelligence, you're not just connecting offices anymore. You are deploying a comprehensive networking powerhouse that can handle literally anything your business throws at it.
And that brings us to the final thought for today. I want you to take a hard look at your own infrastructure and ask yourself this one simple but really powerful question. Is your network a relic from the past, or is it the engine for your revolution? Because the answer could define your future.